What's going on, guys? My name is Noah, and on this channel I take you behind the scenes of what I'm doing to grow my clothing brand Eliora. Today is a super exciting day because we are actually heading off to the warehouse that it's the setting that we're shooting one of our photo shoots at for our core launch that's happening in May. So the goal this morning is to go to where we're going to shoot and kind of just scope out the area, see what the setting is like, because we have no idea. We have we think is a perfect warehouse for some of our website shots and just some like talking head videos that we want to get done. I've never seen this location, so we're going to be strategizing where we want camera angles to be, what we're going to be using for different backgrounds, where the lighting's hitting and all of that. So I'm going to take you guys with me and break down my thought process of where I think we should shoot. And then after that, a meeting with Noah, who is my photographer, and we're going to strategize a little bit further. So I'll take you guys with me for that as well. Things are getting real. We're getting the ball rolling with Eliora, and it feels so good to be in a position now where we're actually being able to plan for some of the cool things that we have coming up. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and I'm excited to share with you some of the behind the scenes of what we got going on today.
Oh man.
Here we are. So these windows right here are really cool.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? We have and this corner is actually clean too. Like, it's pretty clean.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we have rack right here. Cause this lighting, I like it that it's like light comes through, but we're not too exposed here.
Super diffuse, yeah.
Which I think is good because like with our cameras, we can kind of increase the brightness and all of that.
Well, where do you want to have Jake set up?
I would say that he would be set up like right here. Although he would need a power source, and there's one right there. So I would say, dude, that he powers up maybe like right here.
Yeah.
Because this is I think this is kind of a vibe.
Yeah. So it's almost like if you're shooting here against this wall.
Yeah, and my rack it's about 5 feet long. So it would start here and go to about right here. So this is the other side of the warehouse. And let me do this. So this one, I'm almost thinking we take a step back, and it would be like, if we used this wall, it would be, we could cut some of that stuff out of it, but then maybe have the clothing rack. Maybe it's just like instead of having it be crazy and having all these different angles, maybe it's just straight on. So like right here would be the clothing rack setup. Like right there. Straight ahead. Because this brick I love this brick right here. Like that beam. This is sick. These windows are sick, dude.
The windows are sick, yeah. I don't know, it's kind of vibey. Let's see what it looks like closer. Those are sick, yeah.
Dude, yes.
Oh, it's kind of vibey.
Dude, that's the vibe, bro.
That's a vibe.
That's the vibe. Because then we could also have like different angles. And this rack rolls around too. So if we were like, hey,
we don't like the way it looks right here, just change it up.
So if we're shooting like this, where we've got, if he's set up right here, and then we're set up right there, maybe he's on an angle like this. You know what I mean? So he's playing music towards this way.
Gotcha.
And then like the camera's on him. And then they see a little bit of what we're doing in the background. I think that would still be, and maybe he's set out a little bit like this. So maybe he's outward a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like right here.
Yeah.
And then we're back there.
Yeah.
Kind of just, I'm going through the pieces, styling them and all of that. And then so for his camera shot, it would be head on this way in his setup. But then for us, it would be like, we'd be like right here with the rack. And it would still be like pretty much straight on. And then if we're like, the clothes are underexposed or overexposed, then we can wheel them to like right here and still use this as the background. Because like the light is a lot brighter right there.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is we're not fixed to one spot.
I think that overall though, you nailed it with this. Like the vibes in here are perfect. They're absolutely perfect. Like these right here, like this, I love this. And I think this is gonna look super sick in the back of all the stuff that we do. So I think that if we set up here, if we could use this wall somehow as like the anchor point of like between us and him, it's just a sick piece. Like that's gonna be sick in the background with the windows, with the light. This place is super sick. Like everything about it, I think is gonna be perfect for the shoot, especially when we set up over there. I really like that spot more so than that first spot. I think that's a lot better. So we can have my camera on Jake, and then have your cameras on the clothes, because you're comfortable with your camera, so you can kind of move around with it and stuff. So that works. I'm gonna record doing this.
If like you have the windows here, this is the wall. You've got Jake set up in an angle here with the camera shooting Jake, but also having us
Yes,
in the
perfect.
background.
Love that.
And then you have a second camera here, which in theory could capture a side profile of Jake, but more a head-on of us. The only thing with this being here shooting us like this is super backlit. That would be the only thing. But this would be a great camera.
I think that angle's perfect.
This angle's perfect because it gets him half lit, which artistically speaking, I think looks better.
Yeah.
It also gets us lit too. So it's like, I think cut between these two
For stationary. And then you're going to be on the move, just like
we'll be
with the
doing,
clothes.
Yep, over here.
I think
So
it's
I say
perfect.
the rack.
That's money. That's money.
Sweet.
Like this warehouse shoot, the goal with it is like me explaining the pieces. I have some like different videos that I want to hit that I'll like bring on my iPad of like, here's like the videos that I think we should do. So like I'll have my iPad with me, and like we'll just kind of go one by one through those videos and just like record it, stop, record it, stop, record it, stop, record it, stop. So we'll be able to move around and stuff, and that's all while Jake's playing. So it's gonna be like me and you kind of coordinating that.
Well, the nice thing too about being set up against these windows is we can shoot it backlit into the windows, or we can come over here where there's, and then shoot it with the light facing directly on.
Right.
Kind of how the light's hitting me right now.
Yeah, which is perfect.
And then as the music can be being played towards the opposite way, so that anything that we record won't be directly impacted by the speakers.
Yeah, that's good. So right now I'm doing some prepping for our production. We've got presentation bags and little hang tags that I'm putting with every single piece. So I'm trying to fold these as perfect as I possibly can, so that it all looks good and presentable. Because I really appreciate when brands put in the extra detail. So I'm trying to be very, very aware of that for the pieces that I launch too. So it's been such an awesome day and week just building and going and looking at that warehouse and just putting the plans together for the shoot. There's been a lot that's led up to this moment, and finally being able to see it all come together is super sweet. And it makes me feel very blessed to be able to, put something out in the world that hopefully other people are going to resonate with. And that's the goal. So I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for watching the video. Thank you for being a part of what we're all building together. And I hope that you enjoyed. And if you did, subscribe, and there's going to be a lot more to come here. Our month is packed for the next 3 or 4 weeks. We've got so much going on, and there's going to be a lot of videos dropping. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.